let's get right to the important topics that we're going to discuss today. And especially we're talking about a lot of disasters. We have the California fires. Florida, Texas, and Puerto Rico all have hurricanes. Guru, how can the United States afford to pay for all of the damage caused from all of these catastrophes?
The answer to that is pretty simple, King. We can't afford the costs, but that doesn't mean that we're not going to pay for it either, because we have to help. The federal government has to help in all these locations related to these natural disasters, which are, really horrible things going on. But, they happen, and the government is there to assist people. I mean, that's their function. So there's no real choice. So let's talk about what the options are related to providing help in these various places, California, Florida, Texas, Puerto Rico. We don't have the money to pay for these things. So what do? Well, the first option is we borrow more money in order to pay for these things. It's with the $20 trillion in debt right now. I don't think it's unheard of that we will go deeper into debt in order to assist with disaster relief. The other thing that can be done, there would be cuts in spending in other areas in order to make room. There's already been some talk about you can't have tax cuts if we're going to have to help with these natural disasters. So another possibility is less tax cuts or other things that are taken out of the federal budget in order to assist here. Or what some people really like, of course, is just raise more taxes and pay for it that way. If you ask me what we're going to do here, we're just going to simply borrow more money, because that's the easiest option, just to kick the can down the road. And who's going to pay for this? Well, the future generations are going to get stuck with the tab that we're running up, and not just because the federal government has to assist with these types of natural events that take place. It's because that's their function to help, but we spend too much money in other things. I don't see any end in sight related to the federal government's spending habits. As I said before, we're $20 trillion in debt right now, and that's doubled from where it was before President Obama came into office. So what would make anybody think that we're going to become financially responsible? Now, is President Trump going to be able to stop the spending frenzy? I don't know. Because he needs cooperation from Congress, which, they don't seem like they're always willing to cooperate. So the summation here, King, is we can't afford it, but we're still going to do it because we have to do it, no question about it. And where's the money going to come from? The hard decisions won't be made as far as cuts in other places, and raising taxes is a tough one too. So I say we end up borrowing and let our grandchildren pay for it. That's what I think will be the outcome.
Yeah, just keep running up those credit card bills. That's what we're doing. But at any rate, those people need help, and that's what we do here in the United States.